Good morning to all the students. How are you today? I hope you're in good condition. Okay, let's continue our lesson. Before that, let's look what is our learning objective. For today's class, you will learn how to state the relationship between millennium, centuries, decade, and years. And then you also will learn how to convert unit of time involving hours and days and weeks, months and years, decades, and centuries. Before we go further into the lessons, let's look what is the relationship between millennium, centuries, decades, and years. Relationship involving unit of time. Now you have to know that 1 decade is equal to 10 years. Okay, now you are in year 4. Okay, some of you is already 10 years old. So 10 years old here is equal to 1 decade. 1 century is equal to 100 years. This is the example of 100 years house. The Bugis house is 100 years. So it is 1 century. Now, have you ever heard about the words millennium? Okay, 1 millennium is actually 1000 years. Now look at the example of what 1000 years. Okay, the ancient most found is 1000 years old. So this one is equal to 1 millennium. For today's class, we are focusing to do conversion units of time. Okay, we start from hours and days. Okay, before that you have to know 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So to convert day to hours, you have to do multiplication. You have to time 24. So from hour to day, you have to divide 24. Okay, look at the first example. 3 days. 3 days. So 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So 3 days. So you have to time 24 because 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So 3 times 24 is equal to 72 hours. So 3 days is equal to 72 hours. Now look at question number 2. 180 hours. So hours today you have to divide. So 180 divided by 24. So after you divide, you will get 7 at the top here. So that one, this 7 is 7 days, and then the remainder here 12 is hours. So the answer for this one is 7 days 12 hours. And for B, this one is involving days and week. So the tips here, 1 week is equal to 7 days. So to convert week to days, you have to multiply 7. And then to convert day to weeks, you have to divide 7. Now look at the first example here. 4 weeks. 1 week is equal to 7 days. So 4 weeks, you have to time 7. So week go to day, you have to multiply. So 4 weeks is equal to 28 days. I would like to remind you that make sure you know your table. Okay, if you don't know the table, things will getting difficult for you. Okay, now look at question number 2. Convert 56 days. Now days to week, you have to divide. Divide by what? You have to divide by 7. So 56 divided by 7 is 7 weeks. So the answer is 56 divided by 7 is equal to 8 weeks. So 56 days is equal to 8 weeks. Now look at example number 3. This one is still between days and week. Okay, this is the tip. 1 week is equal to 7 days. Now, mid-year break from 24th of May 2019 to 8th of June 2019. It is 16 days. Now we want to convert these 16 days to week and days. What is the duration in week and days for the mid-year break above? So 16 days in weeks and days. So day to week, we have to divide 7. Okay, after you divide, you will get, okay, the answer at the top here is week. And then the remainder is day. So the answer for 16 days is 2 weeks, 2 days. And the next conversion of unit of time, this one is involving months and years. So the tips here, 1 year is equal to 12 months. Okay, 1 tahun bersamaan dengan 12 bulan. So to convert year to month, you have to multiply 12. To convert month to year, you have to divide 12. Now look at the first question. 5 years. So years to month, you have to multiply 12. So 1 year is equal to 12 months. 5 years. So 5 times 12, okay, is equal to, after you do your multiplication, you will get 60 months. So 5 years is equal to 60 months. And now for question number 2, this one is we want to convert from months to years. So month to years, we have to divide 12. So 840 months divided by 12. After you perform your division, you will get the answer at the top here. Okay, this one is years, and then 0 as a remainder here. This one is no remainder, so no months. So the answer for 840 months when we convert to years is 70 years. Our next conversion units of time, this one is involving years, decades and centuries. So the tips here, you have to know 1 decade is equal to 10 years. So if you want to convert decade to years, you have to multiply with 10. If you want to convert year to decade, so you have to divide with 10. Now look at the example here. Convert 23 years to decades and years. So 23 years, you want to convert it to decades. So year to decades, you have to divide with 10. So after you divide with 10, so 23 divided by 10, so the answer here at the top, that one is decades. And if you get remainder, that one is in years. So 23 years, if you convert it to decades and years, so the answer is 2 decades, 3 years. Our last conversion of unit of time for today's class is involving centuries and years. Okay, as you know, in a century in bahasa Malaysia is abad. 1 abad bersamaan dengan 100 tahun. Jadi kalau nak tukar 1 abad kepada tahun, kena darab 100. Okay. And then if you want to convert year to century, you have to divide 100. Okay, look at this question. 134 years. That one is year to century. So year to century, we have to divide 100. So 134 year divided by 100. Okay, the answer at the top here, that one is century. And then the remainder at the bottom here, that one is in years. So 134 years, if you convert it into centuries and years, the answer is 1 century, 34 years. Now we go to question 3. 2 centuries, 7 years. Okay. 1 century is 100 years. So 2 centuries, so we have to time 2 and 100. 2 times 100 is 200 years. Because this one is already in years, so you just carry the addition. So 200 years plus 7 years is equal to 207 years. So I think that's all for today's class. I hope all of you understand about today's topics, and I will see you again in the next class. See you and bye bye.